Hi everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about symmetry of the roots. First of all, what is symmetry? If the expression doesn't change on interchanging alpha and beta, then it is known as symmetric. So here alpha and beta are two roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a comma b comma c belongs to R or C and a not equals to 0. If a is equal to 0, then quadratic equation becomes a linear equation. That's why a not equals to 0. For example, let us consider this expression alpha square plus beta square. Suppose if we interchange alpha and beta, this expression remains same. So in place of alpha, put beta, substitute beta, then it becomes beta square. In place of beta, replace alpha, then it becomes alpha square. Still, these two expressions remain same. According to commutative property, a plus b is equals to b plus a. Similarly, alpha square plus beta square is also same as beta square plus alpha square. Okay. So alpha, this type of expressions are called symmetric expressions or symmetric functions. Alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube is an expression. If we interchange alpha and beta, then this expression remains same. See, in place of alpha put beta, beta cube. In place of beta replace alpha, alpha cube. So alpha cube plus beta cube is same as beta cube plus alpha cube. One more example, 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Okay, no? So alpha becomes beta, 1 by beta square plus 1 by alpha square. These two expressions are same. And similarly, so 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is another expression. Okay, now just interchange alpha and beta. Still 1 by beta plus 1 by alpha, these two are same expressions. So similarly, alpha by beta, beta by alpha. So replace alpha by beta and beta by alpha plus beta by alpha, alpha by beta. Still these two are same expressions. So మనం ఆల్ఫా ప్లేస్లో బీటా తీసుకుని బీటా ప్లేస్లో ఆల్ఫా తీసుకున్నా మనకు ఆ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ అనేది సేమే వస్తుంది. చేంజ్ అవుతుంది ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్? నో. అసలు ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ చేంజ్ అవ్వడం అంటే ఏమిటి? ఓకేనా? సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లెట్ us consider one expression alpha minus beta. This expression is not symmetric. Why? So replace alpha by beta, just interchange alpha and beta, it becomes beta minus alpha. And okay, now here alpha minus beta is not equals to beta minus alpha. These two are not same. Okay. So that's why alpha minus beta is not symmetric. Okay. So now let us derive all these formulas one by one. Okay. First symmetric function. Alpha square plus beta square is equals to b square minus 2ac by a square. It's a symmetric function. Why? Because if we interchange alpha and beta, the expression remains unchanged or remains same. Alpha square plus beta square is equals to beta square plus alpha square. Okay. So anyhow, now I'm going to derive this symmetric function, this formula. Okay. So because why? Because it's very difficult to remember all formulas. Suppose if you forgot any formula in exam, you can derive on your own. Okay, let's derive. So first of all, we know that alpha comma beta are the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We know that sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So minus coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is b. So minus b by coefficient of x square. What is coefficient of x square? A. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And what about product of the roots? Alpha into beta is equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. So here constant term is c by coefficient of x square is a. So therefore product of the roots is equals to c by a. So these two formulas are very important. Using these two formulas we can derive all symmetric functions. Anyhow, sum of the roots is equals to minus b by a, product of the roots is equals to c by a. So these two formulas ni manam gurtupettukunte we can derive all symmetric functions. Okay. So let's derive this formula. So here LHS is alpha square plus beta square. So we have to prove alpha square plus beta square is equals to b square minus 2ac by a square. Okay. So ఇది మనం prove చేయాలి. So we have alpha square plus beta square. So just observe this expression. Alpha square plus beta square. It's like a square plus b square. ఇది ఎలా ఉంది? a square plus b square ఎలా ఉంది? So a square plus b square ఏ identity లో వస్తుంది in general? So in a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Okay, let us consider a plus b whole square. Let's see what will happen. So we know that a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this is the formula for a plus b whole square. So replace a by alpha and b by beta. Then okay now a by alpha, so alpha plus beta whole square is equal to, in place of a put alpha plus 2 into alpha beta plus beta square. Okay now, so here ఎందుకు అసలు ఇక్కడ a plus b ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నాను? a square plus b square alpha a minus b whole square లో కూడా వస్తుంది కదా ఇదే ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్, ఈ alpha a square plus b square అనే ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్. But here we have two formulas, alpha plus beta and alpha beta. We don't have alpha minus beta. So మన దగ్గర alpha plus beta ఉంది, alpha beta ఉంది. So alpha plus beta ఉంది కాబట్టి that's why we are using a plus b whole square identity. అది reason. Okay. So anyhow, using this formula, alpha plus beta whole square. So just rearrange the terms. Alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Now transpose 2 alpha beta. Then transpose చేద్దాం. We need alpha square plus beta square. ఇదే కదా మనకు కావాలి. ఇదే కదా మనకు కావాల్సింది. So 2 alpha beta transpose చేసి it becomes alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta is equals to alpha square plus beta square. Here alpha plus beta whole square is there. Here 2 alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta? Okay, now we know that sum of the roots is equals to minus b by a. So ఇది మనం substitution చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా ఇక్కడ. In place of alpha plus beta, we can write minus b by a whole square minus 2 into alpha beta. Product of the roots from c by a is equals to alpha square plus beta square. Now simplify this expression. Okay. A by b whole power m. It's like a by b whole power m. A power m by b power m. So minus b whole square by a square minus 2 into c, 2c by a is equals to alpha square plus beta square. Okay. Now observe denominators. Here denominator is a square and whereas here denominator is a. To make denominators same or to make denominators common, multiply and divide 2c by a by a. So because a into a square. Now denominators are same. That's why multiply and divide 2c by a by a. Now it becomes minus b whole square. Minus b whole square means here minus b whole square means minus b into minus b. So minus into minus plus b into b, b square. So b square by a square minus 2c into a. 2ac by a into a square. Now denominators are same. Okay, now here we have two rational expressions. Now first of all write common denominator. Since denominators are same, now denominator is common denominator and add numerators. Here we have subtraction symbol. minus b square minus 2ac. So this is the formula for alpha square plus beta square. So we got the answer. Okay. Second formula, alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay. How to derive this formula? So just look at this expression, alpha cube plus beta cube. It's like a cube plus b cube, a cube plus b cube. So what is the formula for a cube plus b cube? So a cube plus b cube is an algebraic identity. Okay, na? So a cube plus b cube formula, one of the formula is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, na? So this is the formula for a cube plus b cube. Now we are going to use this formula. So this formula use cheskoni derive chestam. So alpha cube plus beta cube, replace a by alpha as usual, b by beta, beta cube is equals to, it becomes alpha plus beta into alpha square minus alpha beta plus beta square. Okay. We already discussed alpha plus, what is alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Alpha plus beta means sum of the roots. So sum of the roots formula, sum of the roots is equals to minus b by a, and product of the roots is equals to c by a. Now alpha cube plus beta cube is equals to sum of the roots minus b by a into alpha square plus beta square. So just now we derived formula for alpha square plus beta square. So what is the formula for alpha square plus beta square? B square minus 2ac by a square and minus alpha beta. Alpha beta means c by a. Just simplify further, minus b by a into, to make your denominator is a square and your denominator is a. To make denominator same, multiply and divide this expression by a. So multiply by a and divide by a. C into a, ac, a into a square. B square minus 2ac by a square minus c into a, ac by a into a square minus b by a. Now denominators are same, write common denominator a square and add numerators. Anyway, here we have subtraction symbol. Then b square minus 2ac minus, because plus into minus anyhow minus, minus ac minus 2ac minus ac minus 3ac. So minus b by a, b square minus 2ac minus ac minus 3ac whole divided by a square. Now distribute minus b into b square minus b cube, minus into minus plus b into 3ac 3abc whole divided by a into a square a cube. So just rearrange the terms, write 3abc first, positive term first, 3abc minus b cube by a cube. So this is the formula for alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube is equals to 3abc minus b cube by a cube. So this is the formula for alpha cube plus beta cube. Now let's find the formula for 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Okay. So first of all, simplify this expression. Here denominator is alpha square, here denominator is beta square. These two are dissimilar terms or dissimilar expressions, isn't it? సో డిసిమిలర్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్ ఉంటే ఎల్సిఎం ఏమవుతుంది, ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ డినామినేటర్స్. సో ఆల్ఫా స్క్వేర్ ఇంటూ బీటా స్క్వేర్, ఆల్ఫా స్క్వేర్ బీటా స్క్వేర్. నౌ అప్లై క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్. 1 into beta square 1 into alpha square plus alpha square. Okay, here alpha square and into beta square can be written as this, can be written, and numerator is alpha square plus beta square. A plus b is equal to b plus c, commutative property, by alpha square beta square can be written as alpha beta whole square is equals to alpha square plus beta square. What is the formula for alpha square plus beta square? We already derived this formula. b square minus 2ac divided by a square whole divided by alpha beta, product of the roots formula, c by a whole square. So b square minus 2ac by a square. So it's like division of rational numbers. It's like division of rational expressions. So this is numerator expression. Now we need to take reciprocal of a denominator expression. So anyhow, first of all simplify this. A by b whole power n, a power m by b power m, c square by a square. Now write rational numerator expression as it is. b square minus 2ac by a square. Now take reciprocal of c square by a square into reciprocal of c square by a square by c square. So ఇది ఎలా అంటే లైక్ డివిజన్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్. ఫస్ట్ న్యూమరేటర్ లో ఉన్న ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ రాసేస్తాం, నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేస్తాం, డినామినేటర్ ఉన్న ఫ్రాక్షన్ కి రెసిప్రోకల్ తీసుకోవాలి. సో ఎనీహౌ హియర్ a square get cancelled. So what is the final expression? b square minus 2ac by c square. So this is the formula for 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Therefore 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square is equals to b square minus 2ac by c square. Okay, so 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Okay, here as usual here denominators are dissimilar. So what is the LCM of alpha and beta? Alpha beta. Okay, next, now take cross multiplication. 1 into beta plus 1 into alpha. So a plus b is equals to b plus a, beta plus alpha is equal to alpha plus beta by alpha beta. So here numerator is sum of the roots and denominator is product of the roots. So sum of the roots formula enti 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equals to sum of the roots minus b by a divided by product of the roots c by a. Now again division of two rational expressions. b by a, right, b by a as it is. Now take reciprocal for denominator rational fraction. c by a becomes a by c, a get cancelled. Therefore so what is the formula for 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta? Minus b by c. So this is the formula for 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. So one more symmetric function. So what is the formula for this symmetric function? Alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. First of all take LCM. LCM of beta and alpha is alpha beta. Next cross product, alpha into alpha square, beta into beta square. So what alpha square plus beta square, what is the formula for alpha square plus beta square? b square minus 2ac by a square. So this is the formula for alpha square plus beta square by product of the roots. Product of the roots formula c by a. Product of the roots formula c by a. Again division of two rational expressions. Write numerator as it is, b square minus numerator fraction as it is, b square minus 2ac by a square, and take reciprocal of c by a. c by a reciprocal emotundi a by c. Now a get cancelled And what is the final expression? B square minus 2AC by, here already one A cancelled, and A into C, AC. So what is the formula for 1 by alpha by beta plus beta by alpha? Alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is equals to B square minus 2AC by AC.